Dr. Nidhi Khare. In today's lecture, I am going to talk about creative problem solving. Now students, this creative problem solving is nothing but finding innovative solutions to challenges. Now imagine that you are vacuuming your house in a hurry because you've got friends coming over. Frustratingly, you are working hard, but you are not getting very far. You kneel down, open up the vacuum cleaner and pull out the bag. In a cloud of dust, you realize that it's full. Again! Coughing, you empty it and wonder why vacuum cleaners with bags still exist. Ooh, this is a problem. Now let's get to the root of it. James Dyson, inventor and founder of Dyson vacuum cleaners, had exactly the same problem, and he used creative problem solving to find the answer. While many companies focused on developing a better vacuum cleaner filter, he realized that he had to think differently and he had to find a more creative solution. So then what did he do? He devised a revolutionary way to separate the dirt from the air, and he invented the world's first bagless vacuum cleaner. So students, creative problem solving, or in short we call it CPS, is a way of solving problems or identifying opportunities when conventional thinking has failed. It encourages you to find fresh perspectives and to come up with innovative solutions so that you can formulate a plan to overcome obstacles and reach your goals. In this lecture, I'll tell you about what CPS is. As I already told you, this is the short form for creative problem solving. So in this lecture, I'll tell you about what CPS is and we'll look at its key principles. I'll also talk about a model to that you can use to generate creative solutions. Now, coming to what actually is creative problem solving, I'll tell you something about creative problem solving. Now, Alex Osborne, founder of the Creative Education Foundation, first developed creative problem solving in the 1940s, along with the term brainstorming. And together with Sid Parnes, he developed the Osborne-Parnes creative problem solving process. Despite its age, this model remains a valuable approach to problem solving. The early Osborne-Parnes model inspired a number of other tools. One of these is the 2011 CPS Learners Model, also from the Creative Education Foundation, developed by Dr. Gerard J. Puccio, Mary Mans, and co-workers. In this lecture, I'll use this modern four-step model to explore how you can use CPS to generate innovative and effective solutions. So why do we use creative problem solving? Why is it important to use creative problem solving? Dealing with obstacles and challenges is a regular part of working life, and overcoming them isn't always easy. To improve your products, services, communications, and interpersonal skills, and for you and your organization to excel, you need to encourage creative thinking, and you need to find innovative solutions that work. Now, how do we use creative problem solving? Creative problem solving asks you to separate your divergent and convergent thinking as a way to do this. Divergent thinking is the process of generating lots of potential solutions and possibilities, otherwise known as brainstorming. And convergent thinking involves evaluating those options and choosing the most promising ones. Often, we use a combination of the two to develop new ideas or solutions. However, using them simultaneously can result in unbalanced or biased decisions and can stifle idea generation. Core principles of creative problem solving. Now, CPS has 4 core principles. Let's explore each one in more detail here. First is divergent and convergent thinking must be balanced. Now, the key to creativity is learning how to identify and balance divergent and convergent thinking, done separately, and knowing when to practice each one. Second, ask problems as questions. When you rephrase problems and challenges as open-ended questions with multiple possibilities, it's easier to come up with solutions. Asking these type of questions generates lots of rich information, while asking closed questions tends to elicit short answers, such as confirmations or disagreements. Problem statements tend to generate limited responses or none at all. Third, defer or suspend judgment. As Alex Osborne learned from his work on brainstorming, judging solutions early on tends to shut down idea generation. Instead, there's an appropriate and necessary time to judge ideas during the convergence stage. Lastly, focus on yes and rather than no but. Language matters when you are generating information and ideas. Yes and encourages people to expand their thoughts, which is necessary during certain stages of CPS. Using the word but preceded by yes or no ends conversation and often negates what's come before it. So I hope the core principles of creative problem solving are clear to you. Now, how to use the tool? Let's explore how you can use each of the 4 steps of the CPS learner's model shown here to generate innovative ideas and solutions. So this is the CPS learner's model. It has 4 steps: clarify, ideate, develop, and implement. Clarify. You need to explore the vision, identify your goal, desire or challenge. This is a crucial first step because it's easy to assume incorrectly that you know what the problem is. However, you may have missed something or have failed to understand the issue fully. And defining your objective can provide clarity. Gather data. Once you've identified and understood the problem, you can collect information about it and develop a clear understanding of it. Make a note of details such as who and what is involved, all the relevant facts and everyone's feelings and opinions. So you need to gather data. Then, when you have increased your awareness of the challenge or problem you've identified, ask questions that will generate solutions. Think about the obstacles you might face and the opportunities they could present. So you need to formulate questions. The next step is ideate. Generate ideas that answer the challenge questions you identified in step 1. It can be tempting to consider solutions that you have tried before, as our minds tend to return to habitual thinking patterns that stop us from producing new ideas. However, this is a chance to your creativity. Brainstorming and mind maps are great ways to explore ideas during this divergent stage of CPS. So basically, what I want to tell you is that you need to explore ideas. Third, develop. This is the convergent stage of CPS, where you begin to focus on evaluating all of your possible options and come up with solutions. Analyze whether potential solutions meet your needs and criteria and decide whether you can implement them successfully. Next, consider how you can strengthen them and determine which ones are the best fit. So here, what you need to do is you need to formulate solutions. Lastly, implement. Formulate a plan. Once you've chosen the best solution, it's time to develop a plan of action. Start by identifying resources and actions that will allow you to implement your chosen solution. Next, communicate your plan and make sure that everyone involved understands and accepts it. So basically, for successful implementation, you need to formulate a plan. Now students, CPS is a simple, general problem-solving approach. So don't rely on it solely to find effective solutions. There are a number of other tools that are more appropriate for analytical problem solving, such as root cause analysis and cause and effect analysis. So creative problem solving is a way of using your creativity to develop new ideas and solutions to problems. The process is based on separating divergent and convergent thinking styles so that you can focus your mind on creating at the first stage and then evaluating at the second stage. There have been many adaptations of the original Osborne-Parnis model, but they all involve a clear structure of identifying the problem, generating new ideas, evaluating the options, and then formulating a plan for successful implementation. Now, how do you apply this to your life? Have you ever faced a problem that you thought was insurmountable? Perhaps your boss has asked you to reduce spending in your department, but you can't see where to make cuts without sacrificing quality. So try following the first step of the CPS process and clearly identify the problem. Next, gather data and formulate the challenge. Then you can explore ideas and come up with solutions. Finally, develop a plan of action and make your solution a reality.